Good evening, one and all. We're here at Wonketi Stadium.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Drilled that one away.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No, terrible shot. West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. 5 runs added there. England are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Hussain, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, just brilliant. On and early, sweeps it away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Hope, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. England are 11 for none. Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Cracking shot over the pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Forward over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Oh, that's called vertical. It won't be out, but they should pick up a few runs.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Great shot through the gap.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They're continuing to go for it, and it's paying off. Excellent power play so far.
Caught, gone. Oh, that's just outrageous.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. Six runs added there. England 38 for 1. Forward from the Garware Pavilion end. Holder, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Lovely cover drive and straight to the extra cover fielder. Holder has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Joseph coming into the attack from the Tata end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
End of the over, and time for a little more freedom in the field.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
A few moves made in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. End of the over. 9 off it. England 70 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Massive outside edge. 2 runs coming from that over. England are 72 for 2. Holder from the Garware Pavilion end. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Going with a more defensive field. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Cracking shot for 6. Closing in on their half century and really looking good out there. You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Shepherd, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Eight runs added in that over. England are 97 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nearly gets the edge. Holder with a great delivery there. Straight to the fielder. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Holder ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Shepherd from the Tata end. Finds the edge. Half a chance. Missed.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Edged it, and the chance goes begging. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shepherd straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Not needed. Poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
beats the field with a great shot.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
13 runs added there. England 115 for 4. Hussein back on now. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Incredible, what a grab. And gone, that's a fantastic catch. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Curran edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. England 118 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicked it. West Indies with a strong appeal. That should be given. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And is coming into bat at number 8 for England.
Massive outside edge. Shepherd getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Hussein from the Garware Pavilion end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Chance. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. West Indies has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Enormous, massive, gigantic. Take a hit.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Being nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Ali loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Hetmeyer into the attack now from the Garware Pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Great shot through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Wood looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. That's the over. England 175 for 6. Hetmeyer from the Garware Pavilion end. Going with pace now. Massive outside edge. fringe edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. It's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight drive, mid-off, and cut that one off.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
And that's the end of the innings. England have set a target of 218 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Hope ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's gone. Nice simple catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. End of the over, 10 runs from it. West Indies, 15 for 5. Cast from the Garware Pavilion end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The throw misses, close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. West Indies, 22 for 5. Misses everything. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's a very good hook shot onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really playing all their shots that over, very expensive. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. A direct hit and this could be gone. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's out.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
At number 8 for the West Indies.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Left-handed batsman is coming in at number 9 for the West Indies.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Hussain, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Straight to the fielder. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. West Indies are 37 for 7. Curran, the left arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit. Needs to be on target. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
At number 10.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Perfectly timed. England managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. They're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Trouble.
No, terrible shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Curran from the Tata end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. West Indies, 64 for 8.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. West Indies, 68 for 8. Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Swept away but finds the fielder. Trouble! Smacks that away through the gap. Ali ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Rashid from the Garware Pavilion end. The bowler looks really confident. West Indies weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Cass coming back into the attack. Drilled that one away. Hussain picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Curran, the left arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. And there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. perfectly timed. Good fielding out in the boundary. Six runs out of there. West Indies are 100 for 8. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cast straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
From 9, the right-handed batsman is coming in at number 11 for the
Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Hussain, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Over, West Indies are 114 for 9.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Gone, takes it easy and seals the win.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. Felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a